Hello there beautiful people, welcome back onto my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Precious Hannah, and for those of you who have been here before, hey, what's up? So guys, in today's video I want to show you what roughly around £100 to $150 can get you in Accra, and I'm talking about renting apartments in Accra per month. So this is a new apartment that I've moved into. I haven't got everything that I want yet, but I'm working on it. So I thought, let me show you what it looks like in the middle stages, and then if you want, I'll show you what it looks like once we have developed. So let's come inside. Welcome to my humble abode. So guys, ooh, yes, a nice good security door. Okay, so and turn to your right, you enter my lovely living room. So from my old place, I had a sofa, I had a not a dining table, what do you call this? A table, center table. I will remember the English and put it on the bottom of the screen. As I was mentioning before, that this is an apartment between £100 to $150. So this apartment cost me 150 Ghana cedis a month, and I had to pay a whole year's rent in advance, which was 18,000. On top of that, I had to pay a security deposit, which was 1,500. Every month, I do have to pay 100 cedis for water. This area, I'll get to water in a second, let me not even spoil that part. But I have to pay for water and like maintenance of the compound. So that's where the 100 cedis comes in. Now, as you can hear, my area is pretty noisy. So I live on the main road. And for me, location was so important. I needed somewhere where it was easy access for me to get into town and back out of town. As you know, Lebu, the French people correct me. We travel a lot outside of Accra, so it's nice to be somewhere where we can easily enter into town and find our way, different motorways and come back and be safe and not feel like we have to go inside to be. So yes, location mattered truly to me. When you're thinking about looking for an apartment, do consider this. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be on the main road? Note the noise pollution, the noise traffic, or do you want to be like inside where it's a bit harder to find, bearing in mind rough roads are crazy. I mean, if you know, like you want somewhere that's easy access to get to, where you don't have to be doing driving left, right, up, down, and all of that stuff. So yeah, location. So the next place I'm going to show you is my kitchen. So if you follow me and come through here, bearing in mind there's no door, so it's like, I don't know, the Ghana version of open plan. You tell me what you think. But yes, here is my kitchen. It's very small, it's very petite. Now, I love it. Did I love it at first? I've grown to love it because obviously it's only me in this apartment and there's only so much I can do. And as an African child, I'm trying not to hoard. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but my mum is such a big hoarder. No shade, mummy, but you are. And I don't want to be that person. So I like the fact that my space is like pretty small and I don't have to have too many things going on. So yes, here is the kitchen. Being in the kitchen, you notice the tap. Look at that flex, guys. When I was apartment hunting and I came to check out this apartment, the first thing I did was run to the tap and turn it on. And I looked at Control and I was like, babe, water pressure, the water is running. And as I was mentioning before, this apartment that I'm renting has a borehole, which basically means there's no like time that the water is going to stop flowing. It doesn't go off and on. It's always on. It's always flowing. Glory be to God. Because I experienced in my old apartment, there was like, I never had water and I lived on the top floor. So when there was water flowing, the pumps weren't able to push it up. And now with that, you would have to buy an extra pump for the water to be pumped up, and that's extra cost, and it's annoying as it is. But here, this one here, unlimited water. And let me tell you something, water in this country is a necessity. Honestly, regardless wherever you are, it's a necessity. But guys, it was just amazing, absolutely amazing. So you need to make sure that where you are, you have good water pressure, You always have access to water. So even if it does stop flowing, there is a well or something, or a poly tank where you can fetch water. And as I mentioned before, every month I have to pay 100 cedis, so that contributes, because there are other apartments around, so we all contribute for water bills and the maintenance of the compound. So guys, the next place I'm going to show you. So quickly, I mean, I don't have to show you too much, but let me just open the door. You just see the tiles in the bathroom, because I'm going to say some things. But yes, so here's the bathroom. So you can kind of get a gist of the tiles and stuff like that. But if you come back to me. So a big problem that, I don't know why, but Ghanaian landlords or architects or whatever, like interior designers have, is the tiling. Like, guys, what are you thinking half the time? Honestly, please let us know, because when I was apartment hunting, there were some tiles I was just like, this is disgusting, this is not nice. Like, you don't want to be somewhere where you're trying to shower and then you're itchy looking at where you're maybe I'm extra, maybe I'm, you know, doing the most, but I just can't, guys. I can't. Let me know in the comments down below if that is something that bothers you. Luca, bueno, Pinyu, bueno, Pinyu, bueno. I know some people don't really care, so you will actually find apartments in Ghana with like terrible tiling, but then like they're super cheap, because it's like they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like if they use nice tiling in your bathroom and your kitchen, they can add another 1,000. And what are you gonna say? How are you gonna complain? Because the cheaper one. Next room, guys, come. So guys, this is my bedroom and studio. So if you've noticed my new videos, this is my little studio area. The room is like the perfect size for me. It's not too big, it's not too small. I can work here, I teach online. So in the corner, I've got my desk here, my TV. So I teach here, edit here, everything. If I'm being lazy, I can drag the table to the bed and sit there. It even came with an air condition, guys. I felt like, I don't know, but you know, like I've actually, honestly, in my 6 years of living in Ghana, I've never had air conditioning, and I have it now, and it just feels so good. It's so nice. And when I'm recording my videos, I can sit and I can have the AC on, and it's not too, you know, it's not loud in the background. But yeah, we have lights, the lights as well. There's like multiple lights going on, so the room is always well lit. Honestly, absolutely love this apartment. So yes, I am going to be, should I say pimping out my apartment? Like, I'm gonna be pimping out my apartment, you know, getting curtains and what's that thing? What's the thing called?
The blinds.
The blinds. Wow. Sometimes English is not my first language, but yeah. So I'm gonna be getting blinds, and I need to get a chest of drawers, and I'll basically be shopping for the apartment. If you want me to take you along with that, guys, please let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel and let me know what you want to see, because I know that one thing I miss being in Ghana is IKEA, Primark, and nowadays H&M, because before I left, H&M Home was killing it. Like, they had some really cute things like bed sheets and everything. In Ghana, it's not that easy. Like, I can't just go to China Mall and find a cute chest of drawers like you would in IKEA. The last time we went there, they were like, they don't have any. And then you have to go to a carpenter, which you would think is cheaper, but it's more expensive because the economy. So much is going on, guys. So if you do want to see me, you know, like sort out my room and my apartment, let me know, and I will definitely do a vlog for you on that. But yeah. Okay, guys, so before I end the video, I just want you to remember these 3 key things when you're looking for an apartment. Now, the first one is the location. As I mentioned, location. It certainly matters. You want to make sure, especially if you're working, that you have easy access to the road, and you can always get cars or trotros or Ubers, or you can drive. And even that, for example, the compound that I live on, there's only parking spaces for 3 cars, and that's 3 small cars. And I'm talking about an apartment that has about 9 tenants here, so you have to consider that as well. Secondly, you have to consider your water bills, your electricity bills. Are you sharing amongst people? Are you paying for yourself? Like, you need to know, what are you paying for? And if there's going to be if it's going to be monthly or if it's going to be quarterly. Believe me, I've been blindsided before, and they're like, every 3 months, boom, you have to pay like 2,000 cedis. Like, wait, for me, one small person, you need to know how you're sharing it and how you're dividing it. So do ask those questions. Don't be afraid to ask those questions. So in saying that, I would say my third point is knowing your landlord. Now, a lot of the times, people find apartments through agents and things are done through the agents. Personally, I like to meet my landlord and say, hello, sir, hello, ma, I'm your new tenant. I live here. If anything, please let me know. So, for example, my landlady sees me walk in, I can greet her. She tells me the information I need to know, and there's no middleman. So, because you can imagine they're telling you have to pay 150 cedis or something like that. Meanwhile, it's 100 cedis, but because you never spoke to the landlord or landlady, you don't know. So these things do consider. Lastly, electricity. Now, some places have prepaid meters. Some places have, I don't know all the technical terms, but you get bills at the end of every month, and that bill could be for the whole compound, and you have to share it again. You don't want to be blindsided, and then by the end of the month, they're telling you have a 1,000 cedi bill. Meanwhile, you know that you don't even use that much light, but you're sharing it equally with 9 people in an apartment. You see, it's not really fair. So in this apartment, I have my own prepaid meter. So I'm always tracking. I've always been like this. I don't know if you guys know, but like, you know, when you live with your parents, you don't really care about things. The switches are on, lights are on. But once adulting slaps you in the face, all of a sudden you're very extra careful. All the electricity, all the sockets are turned off. You make sure everything is off. You make sure everything, you know, nothing is just wasting your electricity since you're the one paying. So yeah, you have to consider these things. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope it was insightful and helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments down below. You can also follow me on Instagram at @PreciousHannah_ with 1 N, and send me a DM, ask me questions. I will have more things on my Instagram page showing you like my day-to-day life, so do follow me there. And yes, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Come on.